Of that down there. And so, Josh, we'll have to ask how much more is on the way for that area.
Probably another foot in some cases. Yeah, it's really going to be remarkable to say the least. The snowy salvos of Lake Erie continue to fire. Upper 20s should do it here in Buffalo for the day today. As you look at your hour-by-hour forecast, it will be mostly cloudy. The breeze is going to pick up into the afternoon. Really not talking about much more than a few flurries here this morning. But the lake effect is ongoing into areas south here into Chautauqua and Cattaraugus counties. That's where you see that light blue shading there. Lake effect snow warnings all the way into 4 o'clock in the morning. And we do have a winter weather advisory here as well down towards northern Pennsylvania through early this afternoon. As we look live at Super Doppler and satellite, nothing more than a couple of flurries out there, so we're not really adding to the snow just now, but we still are seeing some lake flakiness here down towards southern Wyoming County, south of 20A, to Arcade and Java and Pike. And as we look at some of the snowfall totals, boy, it's been adding up, that is for sure. This is just within the last 24 hours. Nearly 15 inches in West Valley, Orchard Park, 9 inches officially in Buffalo. Of course, that's at the airport, which is really Cheektowaga. 6.9 inches of snow measured for the event. And that brings our monthly total now to about 11 inches. Typically by this point in the month of December, we only have about 3 inches of snow. So it's definitely been adding up, and we're already over for the season to date. So we will continue to add to those numbers as we go into later Saturday in particular. I think we're going to get an area-wide snow from Hilltop to Lake Shores. That band that settles to the south here into ski country today lifts off to the north tomorrow because of a clipper system that's tracking to our north. So how much more will we see by Saturday night in the north towns? Probably 3, 4, 5 inches in some cases, and down here into ski country, a solid 6 to 12 inches into places like Ellicottville. But yes, it is going to get a lot milder. Again, the little clipper system is going to be tracking to our north here. That's why the band lifts back to the north and into Metro Buffalo on Saturday. And then we're actually going to get in on a much milder breeze for Sunday. Sunday is probably the better of the 2 weekend days, and then we work our way into Monday. That's rain. Yeah, the next storm system tracks to our west, so it's a wet one and not a wintry one. 24 is the temperature right now with some flakes flying. It's about 9 degrees colder than what it was just the other hour. 18 in Olean, and it feels like 4 in Olean right now. Feels like 14 in the fall. So once again, we still have some limited streamers of lake flakiness right now. As we go into later tonight in particular, that band will consolidate a little bit more here into the south towns, rather into ski country, I should say, as we head into later tonight. The band will start to lift a little further off to the north, and on Saturday it should be into Buffalo. And again, we are probably due for another few inches of snow here in the metro and into the north towns as we go into Saturday. But for today, some breaks of sun, some lake flakes, 25 with 2 to 6 inches of snow south of Buffalo. And there's your Super 7-day forecast. Getting a lot milder into early next week. Not wintry, but wet on Monday.